All right, here's a photograph of these different types of reactions. So at the top, this is a dehydration, and that we're synthesizing a polymer. Synthesizing means to make. So when you look at your polymer, 1, 2, and 3, the 1, 2, and 3 represents the a very short polymer, because most polymers have a lot longer subunits than 3. And then when you hook it to another, what is considered to be unlinked polymer, when you're putting those together, a hydrogen from the short polymer is going to be released along with the hydroxide, or the OH, from the unlinked polymer. That is going to join to form water. You can see the water is being released, and then you have a much longer polymer. So putting monomers together, a molecule of water gets released, and that's a dehydration reaction. We're taking away water. With hydrolysis, like in part B, you can see that water is being added at the arrow to break down the same polymer that we just put together, and that water is going to be needed to split that bond between monomers in this polymer. So we're going to break the polymer down into the subunits, which we know is monomers. All right, each one of our cells has got thousands and thousands of macromolecules. And guys, this is going to be something that is very specific to the cell. If we have a hormone being made in your pancreas, then those cells are very involved in making the protein, which is a hormone that we know is insulin. If it is in your adrenal gland, then that is going to be a cell that is heavily involved in making another one of our protein hormones called adrenaline. So we have these macromolecules, and they're not only going to vary among our individual cells in one organism, but they're going to be different among species. And we're going to derive the same set of monomers to make these polymers, but they're just going to be different. So we do have this huge variety of polymers, and they can be built from a small subset. For instance, when we get to proteins, proteins are made of amino acids. There's 20 amino acids, and we can make any protein that we need, any hormone we need, any enzyme that we need from this subset of 20 amino acids. Well, they're the same if your dog is trying to make a hormone, or if an inchworm is trying to make a hormone. So they call it a universal set of amino acids. So as we go through, you're going to see that even though we vary from species to species, what macromolecules we actually need, we can build them from a certain subset of smaller monomers.